So, but like that's the stuff. If you want to go to college, man, I would look at Grand Canyon College, man, and you want to get out the house. I know your situation. Sometimes, bro, you got to sit there and you kind of got to you got to eat the tough shit to eat.
Yeah,
Right?
I got you.
And like you're in the house and you want to get out the house, but getting out the house occurs a lot of bills. You can't train as hard. But let's be honest, man, like right now where you're at physically, I'm good with you going to college for 3 years. Right? Because I think in 3 years from now, it relieves all the stress of you trying to train like an animal right now. You can get your shoulder back in 100%. You can get your legs fixed up. You ain't got to worry about, you can run, like you can just run once a day for 2 years. And then when you start running, it'll be easy,
Yeah.
So I'm not opposed to you going to college. I mean, that shit, I love college. So
what about academies? Like, I don't understand how to get into the academies, the military academies.
You won't be able to get into academies because your GPA in high school sucked, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. You won't be able to get in.
Okay. All right.
What was your high school GPA? Remind me.
Yeah, it's 2.5.
Yeah, you won't get in.
Okay.
There's no way.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I had some questions.
What you got? I'm sitting next to a Starbucks, Lanny. I mean, a Subway. I keep seeing these people with these sandwiches. When I was in the SEAL teams, man, I used to get the Italian with a ton of shit on it, and it got my mouth water. I'm sitting here having to swallow because I'm like, man, I want one of those sandwiches, but I
can't. So as far as this actual side glute problem, this side glute strength problem, is squatting the only thing?
I don't. That's, you got a physical therapist for that.
Okay, all right.
I can't fix you on that one because I got no background or the ability to fix you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to think if I've heard of a side glute problem. No, and I don't understand side glute problems. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those deals where whatever she tell you to do.
But what I ask him about, because I still want to be running because I'm just riding the bike because I don't
just ride the bike. Just ride the do it. Like, listen, bro. Like, don't be in a rush because all you do is keep re-injuring yourself until you get the problem fixed. So you can ride the bike, man. Like, think about it this way, man. If you ride the bike for an hour and a half in the morning, an hour in the morning, and an hour at night, you might be in the best shape of your life.
Gotcha.
Then when you get your leg fixed and you go to running, it ain't that big a deal. Like anytime I go to run, like you could jump rope. I don't know if jump ropes hurt your leg, but jump rope's another good one. It's great for cardiovascular exercise. Like if I'm going to go start running, I'm going to ride the bike for a month or 2 months before I start running. So I just don't go out there and die.
All right.
I have been jumping the rope for the last 4 or 5 months, but the last month I haven't been jumping rope a lot. But like I went and ran 3 miles and I was amazed that I was able to finish. And then the second day I ran 3 miles, it was easy. And then, I crashed in the water skiing and did my glute. So I had to stop running because I couldn't even walk. But like riding a bike is a good preparatory for all of that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. What else?
You was wanting to, you said talk to you back when I'm down in the 170s. So I just broke down in the 178 last week. Yeah, last week.
Weight wise?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I would say to you is, because how much did you start at?
220.
So now you just got to kind of stay at that 180 rate, right? Because you're like, how tall are you?
I'm 6'1".
That's what I thought, 6'1". Okay. So like that's a perfect weight for you. Now you just got to get after it, bro. You got to get your legs fixed, man. So I would do everything my physical therapist told me.
Okay.
Yeah,
you're gonna post this on YouTube. I'm gonna have to send it to him so he knows you.
Yeah, what's your physical therapist's name?
Jonathan Casas.
Okay, let's put this on Jonathan Casas to get your fucking legs fixed.
All right. I mean, that's pretty much. So I'm gonna retain this weight. What does so I just eat more? Like what?
Just don't worry about your weight. Just watch it, right? Like you just came down from 220. What I don't want you to do is be a 190, not run.
I got you.
And just watch it. But we're not gonna train that hard right now, right? You can swim, but the swimming is probably 2 cups of pasta a day for the swimming, you know. If you decide to get your degree, we'll keep swimming, and then we're just gonna ride the bike once a day. We'll kind of level everything off, fix your legs, do all that stuff, and then when we get done, you know, you're gonna have at least 2.5 years of college if you hit it like a savage. And so a year from now, we'll start getting you ready to go, you know.
I got you.
We ain't had a toughness problem with you at all. So then it just becomes your body need to keep up, you know?
Yeah. So I'm gonna talk to my old man about entertaining the idea of college. Okay. I don't know where we'll have to find the resources to look into that. But
I think you could probably just loan it up, Lanny. Like if you think about it, if you attack it like an animal, and you got to do your research on Grand Canyon. I heard Arizona State is really cheap too. Both of them have good online programs, okay? But you might be able to do Grand Canyon and they'll say, hey man, like you can do the whole college degree for $60,000. That's a great deal. You know, you're going to go in the Army as an officer and you're going to make $60,000 your first year. You know, and then you go in the military and you get 100% disabled, you pay off your student loans anyway. So
you, as an officer, what keeps you from like the Marines or like going crows?
You could go Marine Corps. The crows and the stows is just real limited, man. There's only like 50 of them. So they're really hard to get.
Yeah.
And you could, if you wanted to go Marine Corps, you could go Marine Corps.
Well, that's just kind of backup. My backup would be going like MARSOC if I like Green Berets.
So know this, as an officer, you're not going to get the MARSOC for 6 years.
Okay. So that's worse than SEALs.
Yeah, a lot worse than SEALs. And it's a lot worse than Green Berets. You'll be a Green Beret and you'll start Green Beret training 3 years into being an officer.
I got you.
Okay.
So the actual like MAROPS that you'd see with Green Berets, like that's what's got me hooked on SEALs so much is the being the frogman part.
But dog, you don't ever do that shit, bro. Like that's 3 weeks of training a year, basically.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody want to go do shit based on one factor, but no one has that one fact. No one's doing MAROPS every day. No one.
Got you.
Like in the SEAL teams, you do MAROPS. You know, like I don't know. You come over the beach. You know, when you're doing MAROPS in the training in a year workup, you're gonna do MAROPS for 3 weeks.
I got you. So like the SDV dudes, like
now they in the water all the time, but SDVs is a different deal, man. You ride little submarines around all the time.
Yeah.
They are doing MAROPS all the time, but like everybody I know that's been on SDVs hates that shit because it's 12 hours in freezing cold water.
I got you.
And it's boring as shit. Like you riding around in a fucking shoebox for 12 hours.
All right, I get you.
Yeah. So, you know.
Well, we'll do something. I'm not totally opposed to being enlisted. I just don't want to go and be twiddling my thumbs for the next 20 years.
I'm never going to tell you not to get a college degree, ever. As long as you ain't paying no $4 million for it, you know, like, and then I would just tell you, attack it like a wolf, man. Bang out everything. Get your degree as fast as you can, you know, take 15 credit hours.
Gotcha.
You know, like, let me see what Grand Canyon costs, man. I just know Grand Canyon because one of my dudes is a big time money dude, and they own a bunch of Grand Canyon stock. Oh wait, hang on.
So you say we probably ain't gonna go to war with like what are you talking about? This stuff kicking off with like Israel and Palestine.
We ain't got shit to do with that. I mean, if China goes, we all go. Like you don't have to worry about it. You're gonna get drafted if we go to China. If China pops off, every one of us is going to war. 50 and below is gonna have to gun up.
I got you.
And even then, we still might lose. Everybody. I'm looking at Grand Canyon right now. Let me see what it says. So they got a bunch of different deals, man. Like they got a bunch of different deals. Let's just put you. What do you like to study?
I'm thinking about going automotive engineer.
Okay, they don't have automotive engineering in real college. Let's say engineering and technology, but you ain't gonna do that shit. It's too hard. Let's just say business. Okay. A BA in English, professional writing, accounting. Let's say entrepreneurship, management. We'll just do management. But let's see what it says. Are you a spouse? No. You attended high school and college outside the U.S.? No. U.S. citizen? Yes. Okay, so they want me to fill out some shit. So they don't want to tell me. Hang on, let me go do this. Grand Canyon University. I just had my dude overseas. I forget where he chose. He just looked into this. I think he chose a different one. So it's yeah. So tuition is $17,800. And then you got to buy books, and they're saying room and board on campus is $14,000. But if you're online, you're not paying that. So it's $17,000 a year.
Okay.
And it's based on household income. So yeah, they changed it up a little bit. So we got to do research, find an online school, see what it costs.
I got you.
Yeah. And you might be able to go in-state. What's in-state tuition in Georgia?
I have no idea.
Okay. So you got to do a little research and figure that out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What else? Anything else?
Not that I could think of. If I got something this small, and I could text it to you.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. I got some flies trying to get me, man. Fucking flies. Shit. I'm in the South. I'm in Virginia. Got flies everywhere. Shit. All right, dude. Do your thing, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, later.
Peace.
Me and only me left this great comment. That's all we do in the Army infantry is ruck and run. My CO told me the infantry doesn't care about how much you can deadlift or bench press, just how fast and how far you can run. Thanks for that great comment, me and only me. As always, leave a comment, smash the subscribe button. You might see yourself in the next video.